While we wait for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga to release, there's another new LEGO Star Wars game that's honestly become my favorite play it anywhere, anytime kind of game. That was until it was shut down and completely removed from app stores all over the world. Disappeared. And that game I'm talking about is LEGO Star Wars Battles. For a few months, it was entirely gone, missing, before it had even had a proper release. You probably couldn't even play this in your country. But today, that all changes. LEGO Star Wars Battles just released on the Apple Arcade. Oh, wait. So I can only play this thing if I pay a monthly subscription to a service I probably won't even use. That changes everything, doesn't it? Okay. Is LEGO Star Wars Battles even worth playing? I mean, for the price, no. But with the free 1-month trial, absolutely. And that's what we're doing today. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. So just a heads up, you'll only be able to play Star Wars Battles if you have an Apple device, like an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac. Apple Arcade isn't available on non-Apple devices. Okay, and to start with today's video, I wanted to do a little investigating. Before I show you more about Star Wars Battles and what's changed since the mobile version, I want to break down whether it's even worth the subscription to Apple Arcade. And before we start that, please let me know if you already have a subscription to this service. First up, I want to say you don't want to be paying $5 per month for just one game to play Battles. But if you're looking for a decent library selection of casual, semi-casual games, Apple Arcade seems pretty decent. Apart from LEGO Star Wars Battles, you've got games like LEGO Brawls, this thing here that I only just heard about. There's games like Angry Birds Reloaded, if you still play Angry Birds, who's still, it's #1 on this apparently. I thought this Detonation Racing looked pretty cool. There's Sonic Racing, NBA 2K for some sports stuff, Ballistic Baseball, there you go. And here's a game I really want to try, Super Impossible Road. Look at this. So I guess if you're looking for more casual games you can play either at home or on the go, this service works great. But if I'm honest, if there wasn't a 1-month free trial to play this, I probably wouldn't have even bothered. That said, jumping back in after a few months was heaps of fun. I thought this game was doomed to the mobile game graveyard. So many cancelled, deleted Star Wars mobile games over the past 10 years. There's like a long list, Tiny Death Star, Man, I Miss You, and so many others. But this one has been saved. Also, I played this on a Mac plugged into a 4K monitor, so playing it in 4K on the big screen for the first time was a great change. Why would you ever need to play a mobile game in 4K? Well, LEGO Star Wars Battles actually looks pretty slick and, you know, it was worth the experience. Look at the way Stormtroopers' bodies collapse into a dozen pieces. Man. Now, there was just a teaser trailer released for this game that, if you saw, doesn't really do it justice. The trailer shows the words build, battle, repeat. Really? Okay, so you're gonna put the word repeat in a trailer. Yeah, that's a big draw cut. That's why I want to play games. That's what I'm excited to do when I'm gaming. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Seriously, like, who wrote this? What type of marketing is this? Man, I can't wait to repeat in LEGO Star Wars Battle. No, terrible. All right, but let's talk about the actual game. Actually playing the game. I had to start again from scratch, unfortunately. The game threw me straight into the tutorial and I was like, dude, bro, you've betrayed me. I've played this game for hours and hours. All of my playtime. It's all wasted. None of my progress from the mobile version saved, so in an attempt to reclaim my progress, I reopened the mobile app on my phone to be met with this message. Oh, okay, fine. So yeah, I couldn't figure out how to reclaim my progress. So all my characters are all gone. Everything got to be unlocked again. You got to start from scratch. Damn. Bombastic is no more. Behold, my new Apple Arcade username, staying bombastic. So if you've never played LEGO Star Wars Battles, here's how it works. It's basically a tower defense game where you play matches that each last 2.5 minutes, the objective being to either destroy the enemy's base or have the most amount of turrets once time runs out. You spawn in different infantry classes, each with different abilities and assets, like Tusken Raiders, for example, are great at taking out smaller infantry, good at melee, while tanks and larger classes are great for destroying turrets. And you're gonna, you know, they automatically run their way to the other side of the battlefield and try and destroy the enemy. Now, that might all sound kind of basic, which it is, but there's a lot of strategy involved in actually figuring out when to spawn, who, and how to approach the battle. And when you're playing the game, because the matches are so short, things get really tense. Sometimes I think I've got the whole thing under control, trying to swarm the enemy and keep spawning in new reinforcements, and then suddenly things change, and they're all over me. They're all over me! Now, one thing I was really interested to see with this version of the game was how microtransactions worked. Ah, yes, the dreaded word. The good news, there are no microtransactions. This was originally an incomplete part of the mobile version, but as far as I can tell, they've been removed entirely, and everything is unlocked just by progressing through the game, completing challenges, and opening loot boxes earned through gameplay. Gameplay only. There are also a bunch of timed unlock boxes, stuff like that, but it's all in-game. All of it. I guess they're earning everything through the subscription service, you know, so there's no reason for them to have microtransactions as well. Now, you might be wondering, are people actually playing this thing? Well, every match I played online during the middle of the day here in Australia, while most of you non-Aussies were probably sleeping, and I had no issues finding games. It works cross-platform across all Apple devices, and every time I searched for a battle, I'd be paired with another player within 10 or 15 seconds, so no issues. But that said, I'm pretty sure I also saw an option to play offline against bots. They're future-proofing the game so you can play well into the future if everyone stops playing. And I also found this option to watch replays of your matches. I'm not sure why you'd want to do this, but pretty cool, they're saved, and you know, that's an option for you if you ever want to go back and see how it all came apart or watch your strategies and stuff. Now, one thing I love about the game are the variety of classes and characters you can drop in. Teams are split into the light and dark side, and you upgrade each of these separately. It's also all eras crossed over with one another, so you've got battle droids fighting alongside stormtroopers. It feels right though. I mean, kind of goofy Lego. It makes sense within, you know, this universe. Clone troopers, rebels, they're all together, they're all the same people until, you know, there's no mention of Order 60. Actually, there is a mention of Order 66 in this game. It comes up on screen at some point. But yeah, the clones are still fighting alongside the Jedi and the rebels in this one. There are also a bunch of different maps and locations you unlock as you progress through the game and win more and more. The only thing that changes are the backgrounds though. There's nothing different about the way the battle plays out between each map. They're all the same. It's just, you know, it's like a skin for the map, basically. Unlock the skin, you unlock Kamino. Congratulations, wow. And while this game is no Skywalker Saga, LEGO Star Wars Battles is the kind of game you can pick up at any time, anywhere, and enjoy some tense tower defense battles. I really like this thing, and I'm so glad it was saved! Finally, a mobile game that didn't get banished to the graveyard of Star Wars mobile games. May they rest in peace. Hopefully Apple Arcade can pick up a few other Star Wars titles as well. Let's revive some of these old ones. They're tiny Death Star people, am I right? Then maybe this thing will be worth the subscription price. But I'd love to know if you're going to play this now that it's released, and if so, will you pay for Apple Arcade, or are you just going to play for 1 month with the free trial and then never play this again? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch some more clips, go follow the Clips channel, subscribe. Lots more clips and memes and stuff daily over there. For more LEGO Star Wars, you can watch one of these videos here as well, and come follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord for the latest LEGO Star Wars gaming news, Skywalker Saga, and everything else. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.